Let me ask you something, brother. Do you ever look at your wife, the same woman you once adored, and think, she's different now? She still smiles, still says I love you, still does the chores, the routine, the motions, but something in her presence is missing. You can feel it. And if you felt that shift, that strange emptiness, it's not in your head. It's a truth men have ignored for centuries. Stoicism doesn't lie to you. It doesn't sugarcoat life. It teaches you how to observe reality with unshakable eyes. So today, we break the illusion. This is the shocking truth about married women, through the lens of ancient Stoic wisdom and brutal emotional intelligence. Part 1. Marriage is a contract, not a cure. Most men walk into marriage thinking they're signing up for forever love, but what they've really signed is a social contract. She doesn't love you unconditionally. She loves the man you were and expects that man to remain. If you change, if you weaken, if you lose mission, purpose, or edge, her nature won't betray her. She will emotionally detach, not as punishment, but as instinct. The Stoics taught this. Expect nothing permanent from temporary beings. Epictetus knew humans are dynamic. Feelings fade, conditions shift. Marriage doesn't freeze her emotions. It only delays the consequences of your inattention. Part 2, she doesn't want you to be everything. Here's the harsh truth. She doesn't want you to be her therapist, or her gossip friend, or her emotional crutch. She married a man, not a mirror. When you open up too much, cry too often, over-explain every insecurity, she won't feel closer. She'll feel repelled. It's not her fault. It's nature. Women crave strength, calm, certainty. That doesn't mean coldness. It means grounded presence. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Be like the rock that waves keep crashing over. It stands unmoved." The moment you become too available emotionally, she starts to doubt your strength silently. And that doubt is like a slow leak in the tire of love. Part 3, she loves the role you fulfill, not just you. This one is hard to accept, but necessary. Your wife may say, "I love you no matter what." But the deeper truth, she loves the function you serve in her life. Provider, leader, protector, mentor, even lover. If you stop fulfilling that role, her love doesn't just fade, it reroutes. She may still respect your past, but attraction is present tense. In Stoicism, Seneca said, "You act like mortals in all that you fear, and like immortals in all that you desire. You desire her to love you forever, but you fear the truth. She loves you because you perform." It's performance, not performance for her, but performance in your own life. Part 4, emotional loyalty is not guaranteed. Here's the illusion society feeds you. She said yes, so she'll always be yours. Wrong. Marriage might buy legal commitment, but emotional loyalty? That's earned daily. She may stay in the house, sleep in the same bed, and wear the same ring, but her heart, it can already be somewhere else, with a man who listens differently, who leads better, who reminds her of a version of you she misses. And the worst part? She won't say it. She'll just slowly shift. Colder tone, shorter responses, less interest in you. Stoicism reminds us, don't attach to what you can't control, only observe it. You can't force emotional fidelity, but you can recognize the signs and decide whether you'll keep evolving or slowly fade into her memory of who you used to be. Part 5, her friends shape her more than you think. You think you're her man, her rock, but her emotional environment, that's shaped every single day by her circle. Her married friends complain about their husbands. That negative energy plants seeds. Her single friend says, "You deserve better." That voice echoes when you argue. You're battling more than just her moods. You're competing with the emotional climate she swims in daily. Stoicism teaches self-awareness and environmental control. But when you marry, you step into her environment too. And if she's not surrounded by women who value loyalty, growth, and masculinity, then no matter how strong you are, her reality will be slowly bent by their weakness. If you live with a lame man, you will learn to limp. Plutarch, even the strongest wife can be softened or soured by weak voices. Part 6, she will test you, subtly but consistently. This might be the most painful truth. Your wife will test you, not because she hates you, but because deep down, she needs to feel your strength. She might provoke a fight, ignore your advice, mock your boundaries, not because she wants to leave, but because she wants to know, is this still the man I married? If you fold, apologize just to keep peace, or abandon your values, she won't scream. She'll go quiet. That's when the respect dies. The Stoics knew this. No man is free who is not master of himself. Epictetus. You don't pass her test by yelling, pleading, or proving. You pass by remaining calm, clear, and rooted, unshaken, like a mountain in a storm. That's when she looks at you with fire again, because she knows he's still that man. Part 7. Marriage doesn't cure her inner chaos. You believed that your love would heal her wounds, that your presence would end her insecurity, that your home would silence her fears. But here's the truth. Her chaos isn't your job to fix. You're not her therapist. You're not her savior. You're her man. And the moment you become more invested in her emotional balance than she is, you lose her respect. She may cry on your shoulder, but she must stand on her own 2 feet. That's what Stoicism demands of you, and you must demand it of her too. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. Let her chaos be hers. Stand beside her, but don't drown with her. Part 8. She loves security, but craves danger. This one cuts deep. Women are drawn to security. Yes, they want safety, provision, stability. But here's what men forget. She also craves unpredictability, adventure, masculine danger. When marriage becomes all routine and no mystery, she feels dead inside. She may not even understand it, but she'll start looking at the man who walks with purpose, the one who leads, not follows, the one who says no without flinching. That's the energy she once saw in you. Not comfort, but command. Not passivity, but primal presence. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Seneca. The marriage didn't die. The man inside you did. Bring him back, and she'll follow again. Part 9. Her nature is to mirror, not to lead. There's a painful truth many married men learn too late. She doesn't follow what you say. She mirrors who you are. If you become passive, distracted, and emotionally undisciplined, she reflects that. If you stay sharp, self-respecting, and grounded in purpose, she reflects that. A woman's energy follows your leadership, not your instructions. So when a wife starts becoming colder, less feminine, more reactive, many men point fingers. She changed. No, brother. She mirrored. She's the response to your masculine presence, or your lack of it. Stoicism teaches us, don't argue with the reflection. Fix the source. Don't beg her to return to who she was. Return to who you were. The disciplined man, the decisive man, the man of silence, purpose, and action. And watch her reflection shift again, without words. Part 10. She's watching the man you're becoming. You think she's watching your job, your money, your words. No, she's watching the man you're becoming. The evolution, or the erosion. Marriage doesn't freeze a moment in time. It magnifies the direction you're heading. If you're expanding, mentally, physically, spiritually, she stays inspired. But if you've stopped chasing greatness, if you've replaced presence with scrolling, replaced power with passivity, she won't say it, but deep inside, she mourns you. Not because you failed, but because you chose comfort over character. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Epictetus. You were never meant to be just a husband. You were meant to be a man worth following. That's what keeps a wife loyal. Not vows, but your vibe. Final word, the woman you married is not the woman you keep. The woman you married is not the woman you keep. She evolves based on the man you remain. Marriage isn't the finish line. It's the starting line of a lifelong test. You're tested in patience, power, presence, and principles. And she's watching how you carry them. Yes, women change, but so do men. The tragedy is when the man stops changing. While life keeps demanding he grow. You want to keep her respect? Keep earning your own. You want to keep her fire? Keep feeding yours. You want to keep the marriage? Then keep evolving. Because in the end, a woman may marry your potential, but she stays loyal to your reality. And Stoicism teaches, you cannot control her, but you can master yourself. And that, brother, is where everything begins.